In this episode of 222, we're going to talk about no porn in quarantine. Just want to welcome you guys back to another episode of 222. And this time, I just got an article that I was reading the other day that was passed on to me. And it was good stuff. But before I get into that, you know, in the midst of everything going on with the coronavirus kind of going rampant in the U.S. now, and everything kind of being locked down, I do want to put out there, guys, that in the midst of having to be isolated physically, I want to encourage you guys to not just be isolated, period, and call it good. Because in a time where we become idle, where we become just complacent and lazy, that's when the devil will try to step in and throw stuff in and throw a curveball at us and try to suck us back into all the addictions that we're trying to get rid of. Not even just pornography, but even with alcohol or drugs or whatever it might be that you may have in your life that you're trying to stay away from and trying to get rid of, and again may have it already gone and don't want to go back to it. So I just want to encourage you to get a hold of somebody, talk to people, find stuff to do, do something outside, go ride a bike, if you're permitted in the parks around you, do something. Like I said, just talk to people, find virtual ways to talk to people and keep busy. Anyhow, I'll stop rambling. But I just want you guys to take some time to dig into your word. Do some research on your own. What does God say about all of our addictions? What does God say about all of the stuff that's going on in the world right now? Just take this time, take this opportunity that we've been blessed with. It may not seem like it's a blessing if you're out of work or whatever, but take some time, spend with your family, spend it with God. It's an opportunity, and it's opportunity to minister to others. If you have somebody that is already isolated, somebody elderly in your neighborhood or whatever, get them some groceries or something. If you can find some, offer them up an extra roll of toilet paper of yours, whatever it might be. Just be neighborly, be kind. We're all going through this, so just know that. Okay, so I just want to give you guys a little bit. This is from Charisma Magazine, this article. Again, it was just some good stuff. I'll go through kind of just hit some highlights on it. But the title of the article was 3 Principles You Must Understand to Fight Lust. And that's what we're trying to do here, right? So the first principle, it says lust negatively impacts your body. Lust has an odd silence about the impact it makes on your body. You believe it just feels good, but lust knows when you use it. We have endorphins and I don't know that word. Stuff that flows through your brain, literally connect you to and make you long for what you fantasize about. And it'll make you start going back to that person or whatever you saw again and again because it gave you that high. And again, that's just like any addiction or any drug. It gives you that high, and then you always gotta go back for more. Second thing, principle number 2, it says lust doesn't play nice, and we all know that's true. Lust wants you to believe that it is there for you and it has your back. Lust is your comfort when you have a hard day at work, a fight with your boss or your spouse, or even when you're just stuck in traffic. You get, like I said, your mind goes idle, your mind wanders. Allergies. But you have to, take a hold of those thoughts, make them captive, and give them to Christ in those times of idle minds. And right now, I think we're going through a lot of that. The last thing, and this is very important. It says lust is powerless against God. Lust's natural enemy is the fear of the Lord. We need to embrace God's love for us and understand that He does care for you. Understand that He doesn't want you in any type of addiction. Well, the only type of addiction God wants is for you to be addicted to Him. I believe that God gave us a spirit of addiction, but it was His hope is that we would use it to turn around and to worship Him and to love Him and to seek after Him and to just be fully addicted to Him, to feel that that spiritual high that we can get when we're close to Him, and that we want to go back for more and more. And then also, like any other addiction, people share that. If we're back in the day, if you're out drinking or whatever, you didn't want to do it alone. You invite some friends with you to go out or whatever. And it's the same thing we need to do with the gospel. Is that when we feel that closeness to God, we need to share that to other people, so that they can get that closeness with God that we have, and hopefully feel that same high and get there and take that first step and ask Christ into their life, and then walk with Him. But we need to be walking with people. We need to be discipling people as well. So that's all I have for this time. If you haven't subscribed already and you do like this content, again, I keep saying this, I'm going to try to be pushing out more. I've got some ideas. I've got some things in the works. I'm hopefully going to be able to get this into a podcast soon. So just, stay tuned, put the little bell so you can get notifications when we put another video up there. And we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.